opposite. So please, everyone, go on your belly. All right. So there's obviously multiple names for it, right? There's airplane, Superman, whatever. Usually it's actually going to depend on where the arms are. But what we're going to do is kind of the reverse. So we're going to do the same exact principle. It's just that this time, obviously when you're engaging all of your arches, is you're going to lift up from your belly. And here it's really important because it's easy to actually arch your back, to overly arch your back in this position. Oftentimes, a lot of teachers are actually going to, teach you, the more you curve, the better it is. I'm not saying that it's not the case for a lot of purposes, For combative application, this is not something that you would want. Because if you have someone on your back, and your back is overarching, you just risk to injure yourself a bit more. So here, the goal for me will not be that you go as curvy as possible. Again, I actually want you to rather extend yourself. And when you're going to be lifting your body, I shouldn't be seeing your hands and your feet lift up. I should really kind of see everything go together. And my arches should still be engaged. So when I'm lifting up, my head shouldn't be doing this. It really still should be looking to the ground, chin tucked under. My arms, it should be in a strong position that if someone pushed in the middle of my back, I shouldn't feel any sort of pain. So my shoulders should be equal with my spine. It should be strong. And I will simply be pushing. So it's going to be your choice. I don't care what you do, but for a minute, 2 minutes, you're literally just going to pass from that position, to that position, to that position. It's just going to be that for 1 minute. So we're basically doing the reverse from what we just did. But your goal here is not to go as high as possible. It's really to be as strong and straight as possible. And again, maybe some will be easier, harder for you. Respect that. If you have a shoulder injury, probably the higher you're going to bring your arms, the harder it will be. Most important thing, guys, keep your chin tucked under. So towards, you should be looking at the ground right now, not in front of you. If there's one thing that I really want you to focus on right now, it's this. And it's going to help for the whole other arches. And it's the same thing, right? You keep breathing as much as you can, as long as you can, from the belly. And this is also going to be challenging for your belly, because right now there's pressure on it. Literally, your whole body is on it. All right, guys, breathe a little, go back down slowly. This is going to be another thing for me today. You are not whales, you're not cows. So whenever you get out of a position, you don't fall flat down, you slowly and gradually get out of the position. From there, again, however you wish, simply get out of that position and come back with me in a sitting position as softly and carefully as you can. Perfect. From here, the second one we're going to do is the boat position. And again, as you will notice, you're going to be able to play with it. So for the boat position, for those of you who don't know it, the simplest way to do it, the easiest way to do it, is really with that kind of bend leg, because it gives you counterbalance, and simply your palm here. From there, different option that you have obviously is to elongate your legs. This will make it harder. And obviously also bring your arm back. And if you do both, this is like the full challenge. But from here, it's going to be really important that no matter what you do, the only thing I would ask you is really to try to not touch anything. There's a reason why I give you the option to do the easy option, or the elongate one. even crucifix, whatever helps you. I just don't want you to bring your feet and your arms on the ground. That's really it. From there, even if you're tired and you're like this, I will be happy about it. Like seriously. But it's just, at least, it will still be working at least your core a little bit. And we're only doing that for 1 minute. So again, it's the same thing as with the airplane. You play as much as you can, doesn't matter. Another thing I will point out is going fastly from one position to another is easier. Again, when you transition from one position to another, simply do it softly. Show that you can control that. Alright? So play around with that for 1 minute. And the same principle always applies, guys. You need to focus on your arches. Always think about this idea that the spine wants to be as straight as possible. That's it, guys. That's it. Beautiful. Keep going. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Very good. And even again in that position, especially if your legs are bent, your breath is actually challenged because there's certain restriction to it. Next one, we're still going to be doing the bow. I'm going to use Alex. Alex, can you be in your bow position? In any way that you want.
This is my weak point.
So from the bow position, your partner, I will do whatever I want with his legs. So basically, Alex needs to adjust to me. So if I want to bend, I'm going to tell him bend your leg, knees. That's it.
Am I staying in this position?
Yeah, exactly. So your job is literally to just stay in that upper body position with the bow.
Okay.
And I'm going to be elongating his leg. Then maybe I will bring one leg outside. Oh no! This is silly! Isn't it, Alex? Isn't it? So slowly. But basically, this is what we will be doing.
You're already seconds into it.
And your legs.
It's okay. It's extra point. Extra point. It's not nice, is it? Okay, we're gonna bend the knees.
There's a burn in the stomach, isn't it? Yeah, let's stimulate all down. Now.
That's it, bro. You got it. You're going. Just a little bit. It's one thing, right? When it's another person kind of force you to be in a position, you're like, yeah.
That's all right.